Jesse Carroccio is in the house, and we want to welcome him to Harrison. But you come over here quite often. You have a radio station right here in our building.
That's right, 99.1, and our antenna is on top of this building.
Yeah, I hope it stays up there too.
Yeah, that would be a good
Yeah, that'd
thing.
be good. That'd be good.
Don't worry, they attached it really well.
Yeah, it's tied down really well. You know, you've been here for over a year, haven't you?
Over a year.
Over
February was 1 year,
Yeah.
and we've had a great response from
That's
the
good.
listeners here in Harrison.
That's good.
And if you're still listening to KCMH on 91.5,
Switch
check
over.
out 99.1 because it's a whole lot clearer right here in Harrison.
It's not another station. It's just
No, it's
a
the same
simulcast.
station. Okay. It's just that you get a clear signal. Instead of being on the fringe and in the
Mm-hmm.
valley where you can't get the 91.5, 99.1 is right here just for Harrison. It doesn't go out. It's just for Harrison.
Yeah.
So we're really glad to be able to do that.
It goes to my house, and I'm 11 miles out.
Yeah.
So I mean,
So
you get some residual benefit
Oh,
from
yeah.
some of the country people. So, but KCMH Christian Radio is nonprofit.
Nonprofit.
Yeah.
Completely listener supported. We have business sponsors, and then the majority of our support comes from contributors, listeners.
Yeah.
And, it's amazing how, when the gospel goes out, whether through a preacher or a teacher or through music, it touches lives. And, it's such a blessing to be able to do that, but we wouldn't be able to do it without our listeners' support.
Yeah.
And our Share-A-Thon is our fundraiser that's
Which is
coming
what
up.
we're talking about today. Yeah.
Yeah.
When's it going to be?
April 14th through the 16th. So we are going to interrupt all of our programming. We do this every year. And from 6 a.m. till 7 p.m., we will be asking our listeners to pledge support for KCMH so that we can continue on for the next year. Our goal this year is $50,000. So last year it was $45,000. We met that goal, praise God.
Good.
$50,000 is still only a fourth of our total budget.
Okay.
But with the new translator here, we have translators in West Plains and Marshall, as well as the station in Mountain Home. And with our goal of reaching further for the gospel, with the gospel this year, we're excited to see what God's going to do, but we need that support. That's our foundation. That's our base.
Now, you did a Share-A-Thon here last year.
Last year.
Did you get some
Yes.
response from Harrison?
Oh yes, we did. And throughout the year, we keep hearing from people who either have switched from the 91.5 to 99.1, or maybe they didn't even know that there was Christian radio at all because they were in an area that didn't get any signal.
And maybe they felt a little guilty by listening to the Harrison station over the mountain.
And so I don't know about that. But we've had a lot of people come on, new listeners that have never listened before, that said, wow, we're so thankful to have Christian radio here in Harrison, Arkansas, because the other stations that try to come in here, it's a fringe signal, and it's not very clear. And it was the same for 91.5. And so just so thankful to be able to serve the Harrison community, the Christian community specifically, but also just reaching out to anyone and everyone. There's so many people that maybe they're not ready to walk into a church, but they can tune in the radio and they can listen and hear.
And the programming's good. I mean, you've got talk programs. It's not all church-based sermons, as we're familiar with. But
that's right. We start off in the mornings with like Charles Stanley, David Jeremiah, Erwin Lutzer, some of the great preachers of our day. And I learned so much from them. And we have Southern gospel music from 9 to 11, which there's a huge following for that. And then we have some of our teach and talk shows throughout the day. There's a counseling show, New Life Live, at noon, and at 1 o'clock, Point of View, looking at the events of the day and political things as well from a Christian worldview, not talking.
And I listened to a lot of that.
Yeah. So it's just trying to have that Christian perspective on what's happening in the world around us. And then from
it's the perspective is they cut out all of the slant, I guess.
Yeah.
It's the rhetoric and the clown stuff. That is so prevalent these days.
No ranting and raving and it's just here's the facts, here's what's going on, check it out, get involved. We are non-political. We don't support, any specific candidate or anything else. But we do believe, as the American Speaks was talking about, we believe in getting out there and being involved. We're called to be salt and light. So, and we're here trying to get involved in the communities and serve them in any way that we can. We do free public service announcements for churches. We're always announcing different community events for Harrison as well as our other areas. So, I encourage churches, let us know what we can do to serve you. And anyone that's been touched by KCMH, or maybe you've never heard of us, tune in, specifically April 14th through the 16th.
And what's the day going to be like when they turn on the radio station? What are they going to hear?
It's going to be a whole lot of fun, actually.
Is it going to be all broadcasting from
It's all going to be live, yes.
Okay.
And we've got special guests coming in. There's people that come in and give testimonies on air. The other thing we do is we have hourly drawings. We have items donated from all over town and Harrison and around and about, and everything from tool sets to fishing rods to certificates to $25 gift certificates, Visa gift cards, and different things. So anything and everything. Those will all be posted on our website before the event. And then, so every person that calls in to pledge support or online, they can go to kcmhradio.org/pledge right now, and they can make a pledge even now. And when they do, we're going to have gifts for them that have been donated by ministries we air, as well as putting them in drawings for the hourly drawings. So we have some pretty nice gift packs for those. And then we also have a drawing specifically for online donations. And so that's exciting. And people can donate online, and it's very simple, kcmhradio.org. And you can give through that. You can pledge through the website. You can call in during April 14th through the 16th. And it's a group effort. KCMH is not owned by a church. It's board run. It's listener supported. We are here for the listeners, and because of, we're an arm to reach further on your behalf as you partner with us.
That's 99.1 in Harrison and 91.5 in Mountain Home.
That's correct.
This show goes to Mountain Homes. And it's the Reaching Furthest, the KCMH Radio Share-A-Thon 2016.
That's right.
And tune in on those days and listen to live radio.
Absolutely. Oh, we have fun.
Jesse, thanks a lot for being here.
Thanks
Appreciate
for having
it.
us.
And let's all tune in on that date.
Absolutely.
And if you want more information about KCMH, you can go to their website at kcmhradio.org.
That is correct.
You got Facebook too? And all that?
Yeah, you betcha. We've been very active reaching out on Facebook this last year specifically.
Good.
So.
Good. Well, Harrison, get some of those donations in, and do you keep a balance of what the different communities do?
You bet.
All right.
We
We'll find out all about that.
We could get a competition between Mountain Home and Harrison.
That's right.
Oh,
That's right.
Get the rivalry
Don't
going
worry,
in the Christian area too.
Yeah. Christian competition.
A little good Christian competition, never heard.
Thanks, Jesse.
All right. God bless.
All right. Thank you. Up next, we have, who do we have here? We have our representatives from Drug Court, Lisa Bell and Derek Baker. They're here to talk about Party in the Park, and we'll find out all about that
Right here in a minute.